What's good, everyone? What's popping? I know there's nobody here yet. I just love to start talking before anybody even shows up. And if y'all don't show up, y'all know where you can catch this on the replay. So, before I call it night, I'm gonna play a game real quick. One of my games I used to love to play back in the day, Monopoly. While I talk to you guys, and I'm gonna talk about being. Are you an empath or are you empathetic? There's two different meanings by being an empath or are you empathetic, and to block negative energy. And I'm gonna tell you why you need to block negative energy. Okay. So first of all, I already know that. Let me show y'all what I'm playing real quick. Hold on, let me move my. Y'all not drinking. Look, y'all need to make y'all some. This is ginger. What I have in here? Pineapple. Today, this is ginger and pineapple juice mixed up for health. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking to y'all while I play Atari. Not Atari. I'm telling my age. I'm telling my age. Monopoly. Hey, what's going on? So, I'm just in here getting ready to just have a talk real quick and talk about the difference between being an empath and empathetic. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys about a story. What happened to me today? So I was calling a bill. A bill. You know how we have these bills? They just seem like they just be flowing in. And so I was on the phone with one. Hold on for a minute. Let me wait. Let me put my game on pause real quick. Let me buy that. I was on the phone with a sales rep today. And I was like, look, this bill is gonna be late. It's gonna be late. That's right. I'm gonna have to pay it. Give me an extension, okay? And so the woman on the phone, this is what I don't get. Why some people feel that they actually own the company when they work for the company, and half of the people that work for a company are in the same predicament as most of America. uh, it's a hard knock life out here for a lot of people today, right now, with inflation and everything across the board. People don't want to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? Let me move this out the way. So anyway, so the lady on the phone just is just rude as I don't know what. Just a nasty attitude. And I was about to, because I'm an empath, so I take on people's energy, any type of energy. I can feel it, and I'll take it on, and it'll start to make me feel like crap. Okay, and so once I started feeling her negative energy, I instantly, guys, y'all got to instantly block these people when they try to put what's up, Matrix, Broken Matrix TV. They try to put their negative energy onto you. You got to instantly block that because she was just being so rude. I forgot the amount of the bill I was gonna pay. I told him I was gonna pay it on the 15th. On the on the 15th, you get the rest of this bill. And so and she was like, well, how much you, I mean, just so freaking negative. And I wanted to say, lady, these people ain't giving you half of no company. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting none unless you buy the stocks. Let's say offer some stocks. You ain't getting none of the money. Okay, it's not your company. What's going on, Tony? Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm just talking about something that went down today. I was trying to make some payment arrangements for a bill. I'm like everybody out here. I got to make it do what it do. And so, but the lady was so doggone rude, and I just instantly had to block her. And so I want to talk about y'all blocking people with negative energy that comes your way. Now, if you're empathetic, you won't actually take on what somebody's energy is giving you. Empathetic, you have empathy for somebody. Like if they got hurt, you can feel sorry for them. But being an empath is totally different. And I had to learn that I was an empath the hard way. And I'm just gonna give y'all an instance, a story. When I was working with children, I got so tired, and they said it was I mean, guys, one morning I woke up, I could not freaking get out the bed. I was like, it felt like I was freaking paralyzed, okay? And so I kept going to the doctor because I was so tired, and they said it was chronic chronic fatigue syndrome. I had never heard of chronic fatigue syndrome. And it's just like they were saying, oh, you just lose so much energy. But what I've come to realize is I take on so much energy, so much negative energy, that it literally knocks me out for the day. I'm out for the count. So I was like, okay, that's what it is. And ever since I learned all about, blocking people's energy, you know how you have some friends that always want to call you with some negative energy. They want to dump all of their negativity onto you instead of, maybe sometimes asking you, are you okay? I'm the youngest in my family, and everybody always says, oh, Nikki, she's so strong. It's almost like that when they say, oh, Black women are so strong. No, we have to be strong. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we want to be, we have to be. But we want somebody to help us come to our rescue too. You know what I'm saying? No worries. Things happen, so I understand. Who are you talking to, Tony? You talking to Broken Matrix? Hello, joyful. I like that. What's up? So yeah, guys, y'all, we gotta block the negative energy because there's gonna be plenty of it come this way. I was out today, and it was nice here in Texas, and it's December, and I was just thinking, man, I'm kind of worried because you know how we shut down last year. We had all the cold weather and everything. Y'all, we got January is getting ready to hit, and February is when all of that doggone cold weather came through. So it's getting ready to be ugly around here. And the shelves, if y'all not paying attention, are empty. I don't know if people are really now starting to pick up on that they're just fronting the shelves in grocery stores. They're not even putting all of everything out. You'll go and you'll see like the coffee or whatever you're buying, they're only putting a little bit out at the time they're fronting. They're pushing everything to the front. I said to myself, if this woman's trying to give me her bad day energy, which I'm not having it. Can y'all imagine when this stuff really starts to hit? I've been seeing people going ham in Atlanta. In Atlanta, they fighting already in the streets, but the mainstream news they're not showing this yet, And I'm like, it's getting bad, and I'm saying protect yourself, protect your energy, whatever you do. Huh? Why don't you show evidence, Nikki Nicole? What do you mean? Why don't you show evidence? Did you see the video I did of my testimony? Are you talking about my gang stalking? Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up this video so that you can go back and see, because I'm not putting no more videos together for y'all. I got a lot of videos that here, look. Can y'all see this video right here? Sis, let me make it big. This video right here. Target individual, my testimony, my fight. Go and look up that on my channel. And you'll see practically everything that individual can show. I've seen a lot of people's channels that don't even show what I've shown, regarding my gang stalking. So everything from them trying to kill me. Some targets say, oh, they came in my house and they ripped up a piece of paper. No, these people tried to kill me. They tried to kill me in car accidents. They tried to poison me. They killed my dog. This is no game. So go look up that video and you'll see the evidence. Let me see. Please, I just want the fakes to stop the bullshit. Well, there's the video. You can go check it out, sweetie. Hold on, let me put your comments up here. You're so beautiful and have a television personality vibe. Do I? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, guys, I don't know. People tell me that, and if y'all really knew me, I'm kind of shy. I really am. I am the type of person that um would, if you were a singer, a rapper, or something, I'd rather be behind the scenes than in front of the scenes. But I've always got pushed to the front. I don't know why. I'm dyslexia like a mug. I can't see half the time. I don't know why people say that, but I appreciate all them giggles. um, I saw it, appreciated it much. Okay, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, because it is. It's hard to tell who's really a TI. And I'm not saying if people came in your house and ripped up a piece of paper, well, something valuable, the paper might be something valuable to you. I just don't want to diminish anybody's gang stalking, is what I'm saying. But I really, man, they really have tried to take me out, and still doing it. Like now, it's I don't know what it is. Somebody tell me if you're experiencing. I was getting ready to wrap my hair up, y'all. I was getting ready to put this on my head for tonight. Like at night, do you experience like your body vibrating? Now this is, and I don't have no toys over here or anything like that, guys. But like your body vibrate. I don't know if they're hitting me with something. I've heard of the energy weapons. I'm not sure if that's what's going on, but it's very strange. And like when I moved over here, my this ear started buzzing and ringing, and it's really strange because sometimes I'll hear like a sharp pitch, like a high pitched buzz. I don't know if anybody else is getting that. That's right. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Period. That's right. It is happening to me daily. What part of the gang stalking? Everything basically are the energy weapons. Yes, I get that vibration all the time. Oh, thank you, Tony, for saying that. Because I'm thinking, am I tripping? And like if I'm here, I try to get comfortable or something. It's like an inner vibration though. It's so hard to explain. Like right now, I can feel it like in my legs and stuff. And then when I try to go to sleep, it's just like my body just feels like it's vibrate, like zzz. It's so strange. Daily, daily, daily. Hmm. I, you know, these people, whatever is going on, whatever they're doing, they're gonna pay. Seriously, seriously. But I just try to stay. The one thing I've always heard, I don't know if you guys heard this growing up in church and everything like that, like the devil wants to take your joy, and people just are it's like that is so true. That statement is so true. As you guys know, I work for radio, and I put advertisements, commercials on air. And I have everything from big clients to little clients. And in the radio, a lot of people don't understand radio, especially a lot of artists that come in and they want to be on the radio. They think it's just coming in and flipping on the mic and you're on. Or if they want their commercials cut, it just gets cut and it's on. No, there's so many doggone departments in a radio media field. And so when I get a commercial or an order comes into me, I have to send that. We call it traffic. So you send it up to traffic. And I have learned when people feel little, when people feel like they don't have any power, from if they're at home, they're powerless, they have no voice. But if when they get a job, that's where they gain their power. Have you ever went into a office and somebody like a secretary is so rude or so mean? Because that is her exerting her authority, because that's the only power she has. Because when she leaves, or he, because the secretary can be a male or clerk, whatever they call office manager nowadays, can be a male or female. Have you ever seen those people where they're just so overbearing? Because that's the only place that they can exert their power. And so, y'all know, we had a Christmas rush, right? So in media, everybody it'll drive you crazy if you're not organized. They wait till the last minute to put their advertisement on, because I have to get it. I have to write the order and then submit it to traffic in different areas to get it on the air before you hear the commercial on play on the air. So there was a $39,000 order that came in from one of my clients. And that's a huge order. Regardless of deadlines or anything, this order must get on the air. So I sent an email in the traffic, and my vice president of the company was calling and texting me, yeah, get this order on. There's a lady in traffic. Now, just like any organization, you have vice president, the president, and then everybody, the peons. You know what I'm saying? Everything rolls downhill. So this lady is downhill a little bit, but she's in traffic. Do you know she was ignoring my emails and everything, and then try to gaslight me today? Oh, well, Nicole, because I'm asking her, did you get the order in? Is the commercial booked to run? Is it, locked in? And she's like, well, we were off yesterday, and playing this game, because she has no power, and she feels that she can control me. And I was like, oh, okay, well, then you have to, when you work in a corporate environment, everything is communicated either through phone or mainly through email. And so you have to play that nasty nice. And I had to simply let her know, well, the vice president of the company, no, I had to let her know, which she already knows because she's seen that it was a $39,000 order. The vice president of the company said to get this order in. So it was written and submitted. So this commercial needs to be on air. Oh, that changed the whole, but I shouldn't have to go there. But I say stuff in emails with the nice, nasty, and here, take your negative energy back to you. You can have it. So I'm just saying, guys, don't allow anybody to dump their negative energy on you, or their feelings of being powerless, because I think that's why you have people that join gang stalking, because they feel powerless. So that's a way that they can feel like they have some sense of power. But actually, that's the worst thing to do, is join an organization, or that. And I guess that's why I've never been big on joining any organizations. That's why you have people that join, like the Masons and organizations like that, the Eastern Stars. I believe those people have to click up, some kind of way. I'm not saying that you don't want to have a sense of community, but if you're going to be with people, don't be in a group that diminishes other people as humans and try to take away their rights and their power and everything. I feel that everyone, hold on. I feel that everyone is involved, neighborhood, family, co-workers. Well, that is so true. And that's the shocking thing when it happens and you realize that pretty much everyone is taking part in this. That's the mind blower right there, for real. That is the mind blower. So, but yeah, I just said, let me get on here and talk about being an empath and being empathetic. It is totally different. But if you are an empath, this is where you have to protect your energy at all costs, because people, first of all, are drawn to you because they know that you have that inner energy, that light. And so they're drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Okay. But then they want to dump negative energy on you, and you will absorb that negative energy. And for me, as an empath, I have to detach away from people and um, you know, re-energize myself, because I do give away too much of myself. And when I see myself, too much of my energy goes to other people. And so when they try to put me or isolate me, that's fine for me because that helps me. And I'm saying isolation and within this program. Um, it's okay for me because it helps me to re-energize myself sometimes, because when I go out there amongst people, um, you do as an empath, you will feel everything. And I think in this late stage of the game, with the world and everything is changing, that being an empath, I think our abilities are starting to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and in many ways. Let me see. Me either, but I used to have curiosities about those organizations. Now I am super glad that the Most High protected me from those things. You know what? I know, me too. Um, when I was married, we lived in Germany, and in Germany, um, they have a lot of Masons in Germany. And I used to coordinate fashion shows, and I would put on fashion shows. So when I got to Germany, my ex used to go to, his unit and talk about me. And so this lady was asking me, could I coordinate some fashion shows for them? So my name got really known in the town, and I was coordinating the fashion shows. And one day, I didn't even know the lady was the Eastern Star. And she had came to me and she was like, um, we were wondering, would you like to be an Eastern Star? And I was like, no, because my mom had always told me, no, say no to Masons, say no to Eastern Stars. And she never said why, actually. She didn't say if they were wicked or anything like that. But my mom had always told me just to say, don't be a part of that type of stuff. And so I was like, no, I'm good. Pretty much. I don't. That woman got so freaking mad with me. She got so mad because we were at a practice. Because I taught people how to walk. There's a certain way that when you model clothes as a female and a male, there's a catwalk. You should know how to run the straight catwalk. Then there's a T formation, and know how to stand, walk, and turn. And so we were in a rehearsal, and when she had asked me, did I want to be an Eastern Star? And I told her no, man, she started. I mean, it was like, now when I think back on it, it was like she turned to like a witch, man. She started yelling and acting a fool in the doggone the rehearsal. We did too. Mannheim, Germany. I was in, when when I was little, I was in Babenhausen. A lot of people don't know about Babenhausen. That's a little bitty port area post. And then I was in Baumholder, Germany. But I traveled all over Germany, Frankfurt, Germany, all of that. So yeah, so she was yelling and cutting the fool so bad. And I was young then. I was like in my 20s. So I didn't really disrespect people and act a fool. And that woman brought me to tears. And so my ex-husband had, and so I got in the car and I was just boo-hooing, crying. And my ex-husband, um he came up and he was hot. He went in there yelling and telling them, don't be talking to my wife like this, blah blah blah. And so she came out and apologized, but at the time I just could. And then when she came out to apologize to me, I was like, I was always told you had to be born into, you can't just ask somebody to be an Eastern Star. You can't just ask somebody to be a Mason. Somebody in that family has to, has to be born into that. That's from my understanding, at least. That's what I thought. We need to talk for real. Yeah, I don't know if you're in the military, but I was a military brat, and then I was married. My ex was military. This this is when this was all brought to me and my husband. When you were in Germany about Masons, Masons are big, and I did not know because we used to go on boat rides and party, but then when I started finding out that they be passing their wives and sleeping with each other's husbands and wives, Germany was a mess. If you got caught up into that, oh, I mean, not you, Joy, but I'm just saying people over there, and they try to recruit a lot of people to be Masons because my ex used to always come home talking about he wanted to do it. And I was like, no. The Masons and Eastern Stars were big. They're crazy. Yes, very big. And I was in Germany. I left Germany because we did 5 years over there because he extended, and I got back from Germany in 2003. My husband was military but passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Girl, all of that. Yes, yes. So yeah, I have stories. I mean, I can't say that I didn't go on boat rides and different things because a lot of functions that they did, they were Masons, but I did not know that until when we got ready to come back, and especially after that woman. I mean, she cut up, but luckily that was the last time I did I coordinated their fashion shows because the post command had saw that I was coordinating on the fashion show. So post command, it was called MWR. For you guys that don't know what MWR is, morale, let me see, MWR, morale, rest, and recreation. This is huge. This is a organization within the military that plans events for military spouses and family members and things like that. So they asked me to start coordinating the fashion shows for Post. And I was so happy because then I didn't have to really be affiliated with the Eastern Stars once I found out that they were Eastern Stars. And when that lady, she was like the president of the Eastern Stars. And yeah, when she went off on me, I was so happy when Post was like, come coordinate our shows. Now I have major questions about his passing. Except, was he a Mason? Did he become a Mason while he was over in Germany? Because I think they pressure men to become Masons, and especially if they see potential either in the husband or the spouse. And I think they were pressuring my ex because they wanted me. Not that they wanted him in particular. Sometimes you have to think about these things. Sometimes organizations or companies, they will go around, and manipulate people um, to get what they want. And I think they were making him think they wanted him, but no, not the way that woman blew up in my face because I was doing. And when I did shows, I mean, it made the papers. I'm a producer at heart. And I think the path that I'm led here to be working in media is because when I was in school, I used to get in trouble in school for talking too much. I was a talker, talk, 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 talk. And I mean, I'm gonna have to find a they nowadays everything's digital, but back in the day when we had report cards, they used to, we had the paper report cards, and um in the how they have notes and everything. Nicole talks too much in class. I mean, I literally got in trouble for talking. One day when I was in Germany and I was in class, I disturbed the class so much from talking in the back of the class. The teacher moved me to the front of the class. I was so bold. I was talking in front of the class, you know, to other students. And so the teacher was like, you know what, come here, come here. And I thought I was in major trouble, y'all. And she was like, you talk so much. I want you to write a play, and all of your classmates in the play. I mean, in the class, you have to put them in the play. Oh, she ain't say nothing but a word. I started writing plays, and she was amazing. She even called other teachers in. So that's why I say I'm a producer at heart, not to be in front, but to put other people in front. My husband and I did everything together. We're like the stand couples that like to spend all of our time together. Was he deployed a lot? Because I know my ex got deployed a lot. Now he came back with PTSD and all kind of stuff, but that's a whole different topic. And I believe he's part of my targeting because it's so weird. I moved over in this area, and like every now and again I go to the grocery store and he's there. And I'm like, how does this Negro know that I am at the grocery store? You know, it's just weird. I think he is part of my targeting, but especially, you know, I don't know if this happened to any of you guys, but I was getting the color coding, and when certain family members were coming around me and were wearing those exact colors, and they never wore colors like that before, that's heartbreaking, because it's like they telling you, yeah, I'm part of I'm part of it without saying it. He deployed for, what is that, field training, a bit, nothing too major. Okay, yeah, no, my ex actually went to he deployed 3 times. He when we first got to Germany, luckily I'm independent, uh because when he always, I don't know, he was kind of how do I want to say this, controlling. And in the military, if you're going overseas with your spouse, you can go first. The soldier can go first, and then the spouse can come. But I had a home-based business here in the States. I used to do home daycare, and it was taken off. I actually didn't want to go to Germany, and he had orders to get ready to go to Germany, and he was like, well, you're gonna come with me. I forget what it's called when you travel with your husband the same day. It's called something, I can't remember. But anyway, guys, we got to Germany. They changed his orders. I mean, the 2 soldiers met us at the airport, changed his orders on site, and said, okay, you're going to Baumholder, Germany. That's where we got stationed at. But we were planning on going to we were ordered to go to another place in Germany. As soon as we got to Baumholder, he wasn't there a week. And they were like, you're being shipped to Kosovo, because Kosovo was going on at that time. I don't know if you guys remember, in Germany there was a war going on, a Kosovoan war, and he was deployed to Kosovo, meaning that me and I had my son, we had to go for what we knew, and a lot of people can't handle that, being in a foreign country. That happened to me now, mother and all. Oh yeah, did I skip one? No. Yeah. Yeah, it's a trip when you find out your family members are involved. It's just like, okay, well, it did say that this would happen in the Bible, that family, friends are be turned on each other. And I'm just like, wow, you really will have to build up your discernment. You really will have to build up your discernment. And at first, if you've seen some of my other videos, I did not want to be an empath, did not know that I was an empath. I didn't know why I was taking on all of this energy. I did not know why they were calling it. If you ever have had chronic fatigue syndrome, you just might be an empath. Guys, hold on. Let me turn on my fan because I'm hot in a mug. Hold on a minute. Um, you just might be an empath because you with chronic fatigue syndrome, you literally it can put you in the bed for weeks. He was an awesome soldier and husband, very smart and caring. I just often wonder now if there was a lot of things that I really did not know. That's the thing. And I know some of you guys that are probably tuned in, maybe not be affiliated with the military, but I wonder um, if being affiliated with the military has something to do with our targeting joy. Because my he was my stepfather, but I called him my father because I knew him all of my life, and he actually had like yeah, let me wrap my hair. He had like a top secret clearance. And I remember him working where he would like, have the code to get in. Like he was in a building and the building had a doggone gate. I look crazy. This little bun has had it. And the building had a gate around it. And it just, I don't know. But my dad passed away in 2000, what is this? Last year, 2020. And guys, it was so weird because I know he I feel he was targeting me too because you know how people film you. He would do that like at birthday parties and stuff like that. But right before he passed away, it was so strange because he had called my house and like the like a couple of days before we were at their house, my parents' house, and we were all talking and clowning. You know how people do. We were clowning on each other. And so he was like saying some stuff, but I guess he thought he had offended me, right? And so he had called to apologize. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. And so he's like, are you sure? Because I didn't want to offend you. And I'm like, I'm good. And then my mom called right behind him. And then he called back. And then later that night, I got a call to rush to my mom's house because he had fell and he died. And I was like, what the? And in my mind, it just did not, it has not sat right with me to this day because it feels like he wanted to tell me something because it was like he knew either he was going to die and he was apologizing. You know how, like you see movies like people try to confess because they knew they. I don't know, y'all. It was just weird. It's like he knew he was getting ready to leave or be taken out. I had never left home, and we married early. Yep, I was married young too, like that too. I think a lot of people in the military are young because the military basically grows you up. Because I was like 20 something when I got married. And people are always like, you were married 18 years? I was like, yeah, I was young when I got married. And left home to Germany and then even got to travel. Oh, to Korea. Yeah, my ex went to Korea together. Oh, I would love to have gone to Korea. Now it's not. I'm sorry that you lost your spouse. It's supposed to happen, but it happened for us. Oh, I'm sorry that you lost your spouse. Yeah, I did get to travel. I think travel is is so it's great. It's great if you have the opportunity to travel, especially if you have children. I know now that everything, or Marion is out here causing havoc now, y'all. Marion is in the streets. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you know, Miss Thing, she started it all. Travel is not like what it used to be. Um, hello. Travel is not like what it used to be. But if you have young kids and still can travel within the states, if you can't go overseas, like I got the opportunity to go overseas, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I went to Czechoslovakia. If you guys have heard, do y'all remember Prince? You don't have to turn on the red light district. Have you ever heard of that? If you know what the red light district is, put it in the chat. If you're so bold. But if not, I'm going to tell you the red light district is where a lot of prostitutes are. And being so young, going to Germany, I love to shop. So I have a lot of crystal and stuff, and I still have it. Let me show you guys something. I have totally changed my life. I used to travel, even when I was in Germany. It's about to get dark. Hold on. And by being targeted, I've changed so much that I I've been in this place for almost a year. This light blew out. Oh, okay. I've been here almost a year. And look, I have not unpacked these boxes. If you know, this comes from German. This is German. This comes from France. Over here. But yeah, I have it in this shrunk. It's from Germany. I guess I'm no longer materialistic. I had a lot of stuff, guys. And right now, that's just not in me anymore. But I was saying, if you can travel, it's good for children. I learned a little bit of German. Joy, do you know any Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Can you speak German? Joyful, can you Sprechen Sie Deutsch? When we were in Germany, I did nails. Oh, that was good because there was no nail shops. I tried to do it, but that people was running my nerves bad. And I was approached by the queen. Really? The queen who? And she called herself, Eastern Star. She made the statement that we have been watching you. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I believe you. If you have any talent, and you probably are amazing with nails, I I told you they approached me. At first, when I was doing the fashion shows, coordinate, I did everything. I did not. My goodness, I did not know she was an Eastern Star, but they will approach you. And I always thought you had to be blood in, blood out. You know, real blood in, born into it before you can be an Eastern Star or Mason. I did hear all about it, but I never went there. My husband experienced it. Well, Czechoslovakia it's a beautiful place, but I was gonna say the red light district is different in Czechoslovakia because their prostitutes were actually in windows, like mannequins. And I was so young, I was like, what are they doing? What? And then somebody had to tell me that they were prostitutes and they would be in windows, y'all. To experience different cultures it really is amazing because you learn so much. Let me see. Oh, we have the shrunk, but none of that matters now. Exactly. You see, my stuff is still in boxes, and I have been here. Let me see. What is this? This is October, November, December. 13 months. I've been in here 13. Now that's sad, but when I was young, I was into all that, and the material things, they don't matter to me anymore. That's probably my gang stalkers are probably mad because they don't get to come in and break anything up. And if they broke anything up, who cares? If you seen my video where they damn near almost killed me twice with my vehicle, I'm not materialistic, so who cares? She said, "Oh, hold on, I've already seen that." Oh no, I didn't. She said, "We have been watching you for a long time." Wow. What did you say to her? With the red lights on. We were there. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we got there. We got there in 97. Wait, 98. We got there in 98 to Germany because I remember when 1999, when it turned 1999, oh, everybody was playing Prince's song, 1999. And then when it was 2000, everybody thought the world was going to end because of Y2K. I saw that. It's crazy. What did you see? The red light district? Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of things in Czechoslovakia. I mean, that's where you can buy crystals and all kind of stuff, inexpensive. And then you wonder where these people come over here and have these expensive shops, guys. They get stuff from overseas, so inexpensive, and come and they charge an arm and a leg for it. Okay, yeah. I was in complete shock and didn't to say. In Germany is a different culture now. Czechoslovakia is a whole different country than Germany, but it's in Europe. But Germany, they were more freeing, I guess you would say. You would go to the pool and women were walking topless. So and children and everything were there, and you just have to wrap your mind around different cultures do things differently. If you went on the Autobahn, but I'm all on the topic of Germany. And I know people are like, I have no clue what you're talking about, the Autobahn. That's where Porsches and all those fast cars. I mean, you can go on the Autobahn too because it's like the highway, but it's super fast. I just kind of blew her off, and I couldn't wait to tell my husband what happened. Yeah, yeah. I think they recruited a lot of people in Germany, and a lot of people probably didn't know really what Eastern Stars and Masons were about because I just like I told you guys, my mom told me never to become what she said, don't do anything with Masons. I didn't even know there was another um I don't even know what is it called, a segment or a chapter or a wing or sisters, whatever their organization, how it branches off. I don't know how it's called, what it's called, but I didn't even know about the Eastern Stars. But I'm glad I didn't take part of any of that because when I got back to the States is when I found out about different things that they're involved in. They'd like to say they're in the community and help a lot in the community, but we know it's a lot of wickedness. We both agreed that it was something that we did not want to be a part of. That's right. And I say, don't be a part of it at all. For anyone who may be approached by Masons or Eastern Stars, it's just different organizations you really should do your homework on. So, but guys, yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick and just talk about not giving your energy away, especially if you're an empath. Now, if you have empathy for somebody that's like, oh, I feel bad for you. I understand. I broke my arm back in the day, just like you just got your arm broke. That's something totally different. But being an empath, you are going to feel their energy. You're going to take on their energy, and it can drain you, and you can be out for the count, and you will not even understand why you're feeling so drained or so sick. So be careful out here, guys. And I just want to check in. Let me see. It is like people that were a part of those organizations got away with everything. Yep, and gain access to whatever they want. Now, I did hear that's why people join fraternities, sororities, because they can get into these different organizations and become the president of the law firm, or they just get access. So I don't need access. As long as I have access to the kingdom, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm glad y'all let me rumble on and just talk to you guys tonight. And I'll be checking in. So make sure y'all check in and holla back. And much, much love.